What is up with it? Today we are going to be watching some of Luigi Amato playing OP10 ranked. I believe he's really high on the ladder. It looks like he's about number 9, so I know he's been grinding it a lot. He's going to be playing Usopp versus Simon on Red Green Law. Shoutouts to Luigi, the GOAT. His list is a little interesting. I saw him making it only 3 Kyros, which is a little odd. Kiro seems like a mandatory 4 of to me. He's also not running any of the KKG. He is running 2 Gravity Blades and 2 Red Rocks. Really, the most notable thing to me being only 3 Kyros. Um, so we're going to go ahead and keep this because we saw Stage on 1 and we love seeing Stage. I'm not 100% familiar with what this 3 drop does, to be honest with you. I know it's an on play slash win attacking. I think it's maybe a reducer. We're going to go ahead and find the Rebecca. Usopp, of course, being a deck that a lot of people are excited for. Okay, so yeah, it reduces by 1 and trashes the top card. Okay. I could see this being pretty helpful into Smoker. They don't have much in terms of removal, so just being able to play it now, so later when we attack, we're going to be able to go ahead and reduce something. Okay, playing the 3 drop. And going to go ahead and swing 7. I imagine we're always taking this. Seems like it would be really expensive to... Yep. Okay. We drew a Frankie, always a great draw. We could potentially play Rebecca, try and fill up our trash a little bit more, and then play the Frankie. I almost think we don't want to grab Leo because we actually want to um, play it off of the Frankie, would be my first instinct. Uh, okay, so we're thinking here. I feel like surely this is the Sabo. And I imagine we want to swing 5 and then play Frankie pass. I mean, that really feels like the only option here to me. We can always play the Cavendish next turn. Um, and it should theoretically get rush because we imagine the Smoker will have a sideways character. And the stage does give us pseudo rush into opposing characters. Like, I have to imagine they're going to swing with this Sanji. Okay, our opponent has a big hand, a really, really large hand. They're going to go ahead and swing 5. I have to imagine we want to counter out of this probably either with the 3 drop or the Sabo. I think either one could be fine. I think we can maybe put this on like a 1.25. I'm going to swing 6. I still almost lean towards we want to counter out of this. I could see a world where we block though. Just because we will essentially get to draw 3 by blocking here. Um, okay, Luigi with the little transition. Oh, okay. Trying to decide how he wants the stream overlay to look. Understandable. Okay, so we're going to block. That way we can get a little draw 3 here. I'm not sure I love triggering the Frankie first because now I think we're gonna miss the draw, which isn't even the worst part. The worst part, well, I mean that is the worst part, but like even not considering the fact that we're gonna miss the draw, I think you'd still want the draw first because the draw can influence your search. So maybe that was a misclick. I mean, we could see in the bottom left that he knew kind of immediately that that was a misplay. Um, yeah, I mean, even with that misplay, I think we're in like an unbelievable spot here. Like we're gonna be able to swing. Oh, we should be playing Rebecca before we swing. Yep, we should be for sure playing Rebecca before we swing because we want to pop that. We want to pop that with the Zorro, I think, but it's okay. A little bit of mom spaghetti here, but that's why we do VOD review, right? Is to see where we can clean some stuff up. I think you'd rather put the Kiro sideways. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think they play anything to really punish that. Like, okay. I mean, yeah, if we're gonna swing Rebecca, that seems reasonable too. Um, Pretty crazy that the Sanji replaces itself on KO. By the way, like a three. What is it? A 3/6 that replaces itself? That feels like really strong to me. Am I tripping or is that like kind of nuts? Like a 3/6 vanilla basically that replaces itself. That's, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but that seems like a really good card. Um, okay. Just checking the opponent's trash. So they are on 8 Dawn. I have to imagine this is a pretty decent matchup for Usopp. I mean, anytime you're able to play into like a green or red deck and you have removal, like a Kiros, a Zoro, like it's just so hard for the opponent, you know? And I think we're gonna maybe be able to fire off a really juicy gravity blade here. Um, like we've kind of done two minor misplays. Like we should have one additional card and our opponent should have one less card. And I feel like just on the nature of the matchup, we're already still in a really good spot. So, yep, countering aggressively makes a lot of sense as Usopp. Situations like this, just being able to refuel yourself. Oh, so we're still going to fire the gravity blade off. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and swing 7 and then swing 9, creating a lot of pressure while also removing our opponent's board. It does feel a little weird because it does feel like we're spending 7 Dawn to remove one 5-drop, which doesn't feel great to be honest, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. Depending on what our opponent swings this turn, it's possible we'll take a damage. We do have the Cavendish to play next turn. We have some blockers we can establish. We don't really have much in terms of like real plays. I imagine we'll be taking this a good percentage of the time though. Okay. Okay, Luigi looking at his phone. Okay, so we took. And the opponent has 8 Dawn left. Okay, just gonna play another Smoker, restand our Dawn. Play Tashigi and play Rosinante. That Tashigi being really annoying. Just making it so that you can't really remove stuff like you normally would be able to. I believe that it protects versus all removal, not just KO. So we shouldn't be able to Kyros bounce this Smoker, I don't think. Luigi's still looking at his phone. I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit. Okay, he's locked back in. He's like a little annoyed by this Tashigi setup, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and swing 7. See what our opponent elects to do. They're gonna take. Wow. Going down to, really low here. So I imagine we're planning on just kind of swinging big, trying to take cards out of their hand. We might get like a Rad Beam plus another card, or they might use the blocker. I do believe this smoker is protected by the Tashigi. Wow, we got a lot of cards out of hand. Um, and we're just gonna probably like swing, and then we'll probably maybe six twice. And then we'll go ahead because it's hard to imagine they have too many more 2Ks in their hand. We could swing six twice and then play a 2-drop blocker. Yeah. I don't think we necessarily have to go all in here. Yeah. And that's it. That's the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more OP10 or if you prefer us sticking with OP09. Peace.